Going live. You're live.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Ollie's just adjusting the camera and I'm holding it up, so if I look a bit wayward at some points, it's because I'm holding the camera and Ollie's looking at the comments.
I am.
Behind
I'm on my
me.
laptop this time.
He is on his laptop this time, so he can really interact with you guys and I can interact with you. Today I'm talking about how disabled people are always called inspirational, because I was walking home and someone was like, "You're so inspirational," and I've had people when I'm running come up to me and hug me and they're like, "You're just so great for just being out here." And on one hand, I am grateful to those people, really appreciating the fact that maybe a blind people can do things and maybe that's their way of expressing their happiness and joy that you can still be normal. But also I feel like it instantly creates a bit of a divide between me and sort of puts me in a corner in a way and segregates me from maybe I feel sort of like a second-class citizen to them, because if they're instantly putting me on a pedestal or in the corner or however you want to say it, then I'm instantly not equal to them, and I find that to be a bit of a mind I'm tired, can you tell? I find that to be a bit of a mental barrier for me to pass, because I don't appreciate it and I don't feel like I am equal. If someone's gonna talk to me like that and call me inspirational, it's great if a disabled person such as myself has actually done something inspirational. To call yourself inspirational, just like, you know, won a medal or really done something of grandeur and of worth, maybe got into a profession, or is a really, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, basically has done something in their life to
warrant it, like
to warrant
a
it.
sighted person
Yeah,
would, like,
yeah, exactly.
Something you'd call a sighted person.
Yeah.
Or like someone who's fully abled.
Yeah, exactly. Ollie's taking the reins, because I'm like, oh my god, I come on these live streams and you guys must think I'm a mess, because I'm like, oh. So yeah, I just feel like sometimes it's not warranted. I'm just running on the street and, you know, that's not that inspirational. Everyone runs down the street, everyone does a bit of exercise, you know. I don't need to be hugged by a random stranger like they know me. Someone nearly like kissed me on the forehead once. I was like,
really?
Yeah. When I was on the racetrack, I think they hugged me. Oh, I was scarred. Not that I don't want people to hug me, but he didn't know me.
No, you don't want to get hugged by random strangers.
Oh, Ollie's adjusting the camera. Could they just see from our forehead like the other time?
No,
Is there any cues?
There's just people saying hello.
Hi
So
guys.
Emily Davidson saying hi Lucy, big smiley face and thumbs up, and then Ben Lewis, hello there.
Hi. It's a bit random on a Monday, but I thought I'd give it a go. Sorry, my arm's starting to hurt and it's not the ideal angle. I apologise.
I had that last time. It was really fun.
So this notion of inspirational then, when do you guys think that someone should be called inspirational, or is it just the fact that we don't want to be called inspirational as a disabled community? Because, you know, sometimes someone calls me inspirational, I got my hair up in a bun, you know, I'm not wearing any makeup and I don't really feel that inspirational. I just feel like a normal human being, really. And let me think of some of the times where I've been called inspirational. I've been walking into work on my own and someone's like, "Well done for being here." I'm like, "You mean walking down the road?" You know, or, you know, someone's like, "Oh wow, look at that dog, look at the dog, it's so great, what do they do?" It's, well, you know, the dog's just a dog, you know, you've seen one of those before. and you know, I'm walking. I'm holding a harness. You know, it's fluorescent and
it says please do not distract.
yeah. Well, actually, I lost the bit. Bad odour. I lost the bit that says please do not distract. By the way, guys, if my eyes are like watering in this video, we put the oven on just, and there was a bit of oil on one of the pans, and I put the fan on to like blow it off into the distance, but it's blowing around the room and it's fucking my eyes water.
Oh, we did have the window open.
We did have the window open, but there's a band going on outside. I don't know what's happening, but it's, you know, someone's having a party. Any questions and comments and concerns?
Well, no, not so much questions. We've got a few. So we've got blind in society. We can be considered as such sometimes, but in reality, some disabled people are idiots. A lot like non-disabled people.
Yeah, I like that.
Want to hug me or whatever, lot.
Yeah, I like that notion that the fact that just because we're okay, I'm doing something again. Sorry, just the camera. Just because we're disabled or blind or any other disability, we are classified in society as one, and it's really annoying because like I'm not the same as a blind person who can code for a living, or you know. Most blind people don't necessarily do what I do. I'm an individual. I'm not a community. You know, some people, I don't know whether you guys get this, but people come up to me and they're like, oh, I've met a blind person once. And it's like, oh, that's great for you. Like, instantly I feel like that declassifies you as well, because you're just seen as this blind thing coming towards them. And you're like, okay. Okay, person who doesn't know me, you've once met a blind person, probably like 5-10 years ago, that you're telling me has done this, this, this and this, and it's great for them, but they're an individual too, and just to have some sort of contact with me, you have to tell me about every single blind person you've ever met, even if you just saw one walking down the street. I had someone come up to me before, and they were like, oh, I've just seen another blind person. It's like, oh, great, there's 2 of us. We're a phenomenon. Is there any more cues? Feel very sarcastic tonight, guys.
April Lily saying,
having a little rant.
Blind Society says, how do you cope with being patronised, Liz? Then let me just read a few more of these, because they kind of link into each other a bit.
Linkage.
So we've got Ben Lewis saying, you know when you have a bad day, when you have to ask your neighbour to break down your bedroom door. And then April Lily says, be patronising back, but not rude. Yeah,
I agree. Like, I'm always very polite, but I'm always like, oh, that's nice for you. Or something like that. So it's not nasty. I never want to be nasty because they might not know. I'm doing it again. Everyone's seeing my forehead.
No, you're not. Don't worry, I'm just adjusting.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Before you even get that far.
What was I saying?
You're saying how you respond to people in a...
And how do I... how do I respond to sarcasm as well? By being a little bit sarcastic back, but not in a way that they're really knowing. There's also when people stroke Olga, I've had it so many times, I'm like, please can you not stroke her, thank you. That's my sort of voice. Please can you not stroke her, she's working, thank you. As I'm going on my merry way, because if I let it affect me, and if I let people who don't necessarily get it affect me, then I think I'm not going to just live my life, and I need to just live my life for me and not other people. And yes, it's great that other people come up to me and think, you know, oh, I've never seen a blind person before, and we do want to educate, but also it is that fine balance between, you know, having this all the time in the everyday life. I'm sure you guys get it as well. It's literally monotonous every single day you go out the door, and someone loves your dog, someone loves the fact that you've come out today because blind people are in the public and they didn't know that we survived, and it really just is sometimes a bit grating. I think today I can't really deal with it, and other days I probably can a bit more, so you know, maybe I'm a slight bit more sarcastic today, and tomorrow I'll go to sleep and feel a bit better. But
today's not been a good day for you.
Today is just a bit, you know, at the moment I like to come home from work and have like a quite nice quiet evening because I've used my ears all day on my laptop, and there's a band playing outside, so that's not ideal because I'm a bit like, oh, I just want no sound. But then you guys will probably be like, Lucy, why did you move to London if you wanted quietness? And true, it's my own fault, so it is usually quiet. Is there any more cues, old Bob?
Well, it's more statements, but
yep.
We've got Ben Lewis saying he knows what you mean. He's had people call him Daredevil.
Daredevil, oh yeah, that's another one. Even though I do believe that our ears slightly do get more enhanced, and by that, when I say that, we focus on them more. So I do believe mine are not better.
You thought when I came in from work.
Yeah, when Ollie came in from work, Ollie came in from work, I thought the band that was playing right now is really loud. You guys probably can't necessarily hear it, but that was me like being like, oh, I've heard Jaws all day, and then the band's on. Whereas Ollie was like, what? Like, what are you saying? So yeah, any more? For any more?
We've got Jennifer and Dutch. Hi Lucy. I just got my first guide dog. His name is Falco. He's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
That's cutie. Falco. That is so cute. That has really made me happy. I'm so happy for you. Guide dogs are the best. They are. Olga has got a crush in the office. There's another guide dog there called DB, and they're like going out. They're so cute. But some people wouldn't say they're going out. But it's like, some days I think they are and some days I think they are. It's like peak on, and then there's peaks and troughs. So today they were like cuddling, and then other days I'm like, nah.
It's a bit of a rocky relationship.
It's a bit rocky. It's a bit rocky. Yeah,
oh dear,
it's quite funny. Oh, my arm's in my arm. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, sorry. Oh, hello.
Do you get help from Access to Work?
I do get help from Access.
How do you find the process?
Yes, I do get help from Access to Work. I think they're amazing. It's one of the best and most seamless things I've ever had to do, because it's literally just 6 weeks before you start your job. You do it and they all put it into place for you.
It's well good.
And I've got really nice Access workers, and yeah, they helped me to and from, and I was really nervous about that, and yeah, they just put me at ease. Access to Work was really quick as well. I thought I'd be really nervous about that. Any more cues or?
We don't have any more questions.
That's fine.
Moment.
I don't really think I've got anything more to say on being inspirational, because I believe that I might rant a bit too much. Can you think of anything else that I have had that has really annoyed me?
Anything that's annoyed you particularly?
Yeah. I think it's just
other people randomly grabbing you, trying to guide you.
Yeah. Other people do randomly grab me. It's nice. If I'm going to see it from their perspective, you know, they don't necessarily know. But we need to create this environment where, you know, people just want to treat us normally and be like, oh, you know, you are an average person and we see you as equal, and I don't believe we are there yet. There's several, you know, minority groups in society that aren't there yet, and I think disability is one of them. Even though we are breaking down barriers every single day, we're still not there yet, and I'm not going to stop until we are sisters and brothers from another mother's.
You got questions?
Go on then.
So we've got hi Lucy, much love from Sheffield.
Woo!
And then we've got Ben Lewis. Have you had Charles Bonnet syndrome?
I don't know what that is. Charles Bonnet syndrome.
Charles Bonnet.
Oh, Ollie's having a Google.
Yes, that's
He's having a.
So
real-time updates, guys.
Then also known as visual release hallucinations. It's the experience of complex visual hallucinations.
Oh
in
my
a person
gosh.
with partial or severe blindness.
Okay, so this is weird that you mention this, because I thought something was coming towards me. Remember when I was really shocked the other day?
Oh.
I thought there was like a spider in my vision, and
yeah.
I jumped, and you were like, Lucy, you okay? It's just my retina getting diminishing. But I don't know whether that's a part of it, but yeah, I do think there is things like inside, sort of like, and I do get scared. I don't know whether this is the same thing, but I do get scared of more noises because I'm used to just looking over and then seeing them. I'm used to turning my head and just being like, oh, I know what that is because I could see it. And I had that for 17 years, and now I think I've got more of a fear of sounds, even though Ollie will tell me, you know, it's only this now, Luz.
Signals for me to tell you, like if I don't pick it up straight away as well.
Yeah, and like in the road, if like someone speaks like near my face, Ollie like squeezes my hand to let me know, you know, it's okay. And we have sort of those things, because I've developed a bit of anxiety because of it. So yeah.
Yeah, if there's suddenly like a Harley Davidson that goes past, or...
Oh my gosh, that really scared us though the other day when the ambulance went past.
Like anything.
Anyway, if you guys don't have any more cues, I think it will be time for me and Ollie to go get our dinner.
Yes.
I really hope you enjoyed this live stream, guys. I know it's short and sweet compared to what I usually do, but I will definitely see you this Friday, even though I didn't see you last Friday. Me and Al had a funeral in the family, so that's why we went about on Friday. We were a bit sad, but life goes on, and you know, everything happens for a reason, and me and Al are defo getting through it like we get through everything, and that's the best couples. And now I'm being really soppy, aren't I, Ollie?
Yes. Too soppy for the internet.
Too soppy for the internet, so this is how I'm going to close it. Yeah.
People saying have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening, guys, and yeah, I will see you on Friday for a new one. Bye.